The story begins with what feels like an ordinary school announcement, yet it quietly sets the stage for everything that follows. Mr. Christensen's excitement about the upcoming trip to Trinity Island ripples through the classroom, turning a regular day into something charged with anticipation. At lunch, while friends tease and speculate about romance and closeness, Emma tries to stay grounded, though her attention keeps drifting. Her eyes land on Dean, isolated, carving an apple with a small knife, already marked as trouble in the eyes of teachers and classmates alike. When Miss Collier drags him to the principal's office, the divide between Emma's orderly world and Dean's fractured one becomes clear. By the next morning, Emma's enthusiasm contrasts sharply with Dean's reluctance, yet both board the bus carrying very different expectations for the same journey. Trinity Island initially feels like freedom. Sunlight, laughter, and water wash away routine as Emma and her friends dive into the pool, Stephen by her side, while Dean watches from a distance, detached and unreadable. That distance collapses later at the boat party, where Emma's illusions shatter the moment she sees Stephen with another girl. Heartbroken and overwhelmed, she leaves, only to be noticed by the one person she never expected to understand her. What begins as sharp words between Emma and Dean is suddenly interrupted by chaos when police storm the boat. In the confusion, Emma slips into the dark water, and without hesitation, Dean dives after her. His instinct to cut the rope and escape the raid saves them from arrest but condemns them to something far worse, as the small boat drifts helplessly into the open sea. Morning reveals the terrifying truth: no motor, no signal, no direction. What follows is survival stripped bare of comfort and certainty. Together, they reach a deserted island, frustration giving way to fragile cooperation. Emma clings to logic and hope of rescue, while Dean leans into acceptance and resilience. As they explore waterfalls, forests, and empty shores, their clashing perspectives slowly soften. Back home, panic spreads as teachers, police, and parents realize Emma and Dean are missing. Search efforts begin, then falter, while on the island the two teenagers are forced to grow up fast, building shelter, finding food, and learning how thin the line is between fear and trust. Days turn into weeks, and the island becomes both prison and sanctuary. Vulnerability replaces suspicion as Dean opens up about his past and Emma confronts her own fears. Their bond deepens under storms, starlit nights, and moments of raw intimacy born not from romance, but from survival. When hope fades and the world declares them lost, they still choose to live, adapting to the island as if it were their new reality. Danger returns in unexpected forms, from the unsettling feeling of being watched to a deadly encounter in the jungle, each trial further binding them together. Rescue finally comes not through grand plans, but through persistence and chance. After months of isolation, a flare shot into the sky ends their exile. Returning home should feel like victory, yet reintegration proves just as complicated. Emma is celebrated, surrounded by family and attention, while Dean slips back into the shadows, unseen and misunderstood once again. Their shared world, forged in isolation, no longer fits neatly into ordinary life. Prom night becomes the final turning point, where rain, memory, and courage bring them face to face, reminding them of who they were when nothing else mattered. If you enjoyed this dramatic, survival-driven story of love, loss, and resilience, let me know your thoughts. Do you think Emma and Dean could ever truly return to normal life, or were they forever changed by the island? Share your perspective in the comments, and if you want more cinematic, story-driven breakdowns like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next story.